Hey guys, it's Jack with Kapwing, and if you are not living under a rock, you probably have noticed that the TikTok text-to-speech voice has changed, and has changed for the worse. The old voice sounds like this.
This is the voice of Beth Standing, who claims that TikTok did not pay to use her voice.
And you've probably seen numerous videos using this voice, and you've probably seen numerous videos using the new voice, which sounds like this.
This is the new text-to-speech voice. Something is unsettling about it.
I don't like it. So the reason that the voice changed is probably because of a lawsuit that the original voice actor has going against the parent company of TikTok called ByteDance. And I reported on this on TikTok like a week before this new voice came out, and then I was like, oh my god, it's gotta be because of this. So here we are with this new voice that pretty much everyone dislikes. I think it sounds a little bit too like advertisey. So today I want to show you how to get back the old TikTok voice, or at least get back to the original as much as possible, because it's not really possible, but you can get pretty close. So like I said, as far as I can tell, it's not possible to get back the old voice, but I am gonna show you the best options for you to use that are pretty similar. So the first thing you need to do is film your video, and then likely have like a part in it that's silent where you want to use the text-to-speech voice. I'm just going to use this video that I took. So now there are a few different options. I'm going to start from the most similar to the original voice to least similar. All have different benefits, like ease of use versus comedy versus most similar to the original voice. So if one is just a little bit too complex for you, just continue on and there'll probably be something for you, even if it's not quite as similar. Okay, so for the first and most similar option, in my opinion, we're going to go to voicegenerator.io, and then you can type up whatever you want your text-to-speech to be. So I will say, this is not the same voice, but it is pretty close. And then there's a couple different options that I found have been best. So the first is just to use the Google US English, the standard one that pops up first, and then adjust the pitch and speed to 90%. I feel like the original TikTok voice just used to talk kind of slow, so I think the slowness needs to be there. And then you can play it to see if you like it.
This is not the same voice, but it is pretty close.
Another one that I like also is Samantha. I think Samantha also sounds pretty good.
This is not the same voice, but it is pretty close.
So then once you're all done, you can download the TTS audio. So just click that and then click the download button. And then you're just going to go to kapwing.com. This will be the first link in the description below. The link will take you here where you can sign into our free online video editor, because you have to now combine the audio and video together. So you're gonna click new content, and then you can just drag in your video, and then you can also drag in your audio. So then using the editor, you can move it to where you want to do. So I'm gonna move it to like right where I put my finger up. And then you can use the S button to trim the beginning of your video or the end of the video. You can also use the text feature here to put in any text, because obviously with text-to-speech there usually is text, so you'll want to write out the same thing. And you'll want to drag that to only when the audio starts and ends.
This is not the same voice, but it is pretty close.
Okay, I'm happy with that, so I'm just going to click the export button, and then it will process, and then you will be able to download. Okay, time for option 2, which uses the app called CapCut. This voice actually isn't as similar as the voice that I just showed you to the original. However, it is a bit easier because you can do it all in one app. You don't have to like download audio files and download video files and combine them in software. It's like a bit of an easier process. Okay, so all you're gonna do is download the CapCut app on your phone, and then open up the app, and then you can click new project, and then you're gonna import your video. So I'm just gonna import this video that I took. You can use the trim while you're here. Then it's super easy. You just press the text button at the bottom, and then you can click the add text button and write out anything. So I'll write out, this is not the same voice. Then you can just click on the text box, and then you can click the text to speech button. And there's only a few options, and the most similar one, I guess, to the original TikTok one is American female.
This is not the same voice.
So yes, this is not the same voice. However, it is a bit easier than the other one because you're not having to use like several different platforms. So this could be a good option. And I still think it is better than the TikTok one now. So once you're done with that, you can just click the check mark, and then you can export using the top right button. Now the final option is a bit more fun. It's very much for more comedy purposes. You might have seen certain viral videos going around right now, and some of them are using crazy text-to-speech voices like Nicki Minaj or Eminem, or there's just a bunch of them. So we're gonna show you how to do that using a website called uberduck.ai. You can go to uberduck.ai, Then you can sign in, and you have to sign in with Discord. You must have a Discord to be able to use this. So then you can go through and pick sort of different categories of people whose voices you want to use. I'm going to use Eminem because I think that he has a funny voice. And then I will say, this is definitely not the same voice, but it is fun. And then you synthesize.
This is definitely not the same voice, but it is fun to use.
Okay, obviously this is not like the TikTok voice, but it is fun. So I'm just going to click download here. And then once again, you'll have to combine the video and the audio in Kapwing. All right, guys, that's it. I hope that there is a voice on here that will be helpful to you. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to join an online community of modern creators. Also, check out our Discord where you can keep up with other Kapwingers, and check out the TikTok where I am always doing crazy stuff. Comment down below if you have any questions or video requests, and we'll see you guys in the next one.